Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and also click that little bell icon so that you get notified of when we post new videos. So as you can probably tell from the title of the video, today's video is about the 5 things that I hate about the 350Z. Let's get started. Okay, so the first one might not be for everybody's 350Z, it might just be mine. I really don't know, but I've heard a lot of people complain about it, so I'm just saying it's a 350Z. I'm just saying it's a 350Z G35 thing in general. What I'm talking about here is the oil consumption. This thing drinks oil or burns oil, whatever it does with the oil, I don't even know. But it doesn't use it like it's supposed to, and it just goes through it like crazy. And I'm constantly having to put a quart in it, or I change my oil more than I need to in a car like this, but just because it just loses oil somehow. I don't know if you can see here in the camera, but it's right at about, it's just under 30 psi. It normally sits when it's warm. It's warm right now, but I also have the AC on, so my idle is up a little bit higher, but it normally sits anywhere around 15 to 17 or anywhere between there and 30 psi when it's warm on a normal day, which is good for these cars, and that's normal. That's where you want it to be. So mine's actually fine right now, but I've seen it get as low as about 10 psi, which is very scary and not a good thing for these motors. And this is also just a thing for the 350Z with the VQ35DE motors. The DE rev-up motors were a little bit worse on the oil consumption, and that was the years 2005 to 2006. The 2003 to 04 models, which is what I have a 03, they had a slightly less oil consumption problem than the 05 and 06 did, but it was still definitely prevalent. With the 07, however, they came out with the HR motors, which is a completely different beast. You guys with the HR motors, you are stupid lucky, because whenever you go to check your oil, let me just show you. Let me just show you. So here we are under the engine bay of my 350Z. I know it's dirty. Don't mind that. Just don't bash me on that. But what I was saying was that on the 03 to 06 model 350Zs with the VQ35DEs, the DE and the DE rev up, it is so hard to accurately check your oil because it's got so many different bins in this thing. By the time you get it out, you can't even read your oil, and then to put it back in there, I don't even know if you guys can see that, but it is just a nightmare. So what a lot of people do with these motors is they don't even check their oil at all, which is not good. But the thing with these motors is Nissan thought of the dipstick as an afterthought, and they just kind of stuck it over on the side, and it's very oddly placed. There's so many different bins in it, and there's little tips and tricks that another YouTuber, Anthony J350, he has a couple tips on how to make it a little bit better to read and all. With the 0708 350Z, the HR motors, their dipstick is located right here in the front, and it's a straight dipstick. It's so much easier, so much more accurate, just a way better design altogether, and it's just, you guys have it made, just trust me on that. Okay, the next thing that I hate about 350Z is it's still a 03, 04 specific thing, but the transmission, oh my gosh, it absolutely sucks. It grinds in just about every gear. Mine does. And just saying, if you have an 03, 04 350Z, if it doesn't grind, it will. So what a lot of people do is they upgrade to the CD009s, which were found in the, I believe, 05s. If not 05, it was 06, but they were found in the newer model 350Zs, and they solved all the issues that the earlier models had with the grinding, and it's just a way better transmission. Sadly, I don't have one yet, so mine does still grind, but one day I will get one. And this brings me to my third thing that I hate about the 350Z. So this is yet another 03, 04 problem that the 350Z has. Obviously here I don't have the 03, 04 interior. I have completely redone my entire interior to an 06. It's the same in the 05, 06, 07, 08. So much better. I like them a lot more. I like the way the shifter looks, the way that this bezel around here looks, and I actually painted mine black. It's dirty right now, but they do come silver, and I like the way that black looks so much better. And I've also wrapped this piece here in a carbon fiber, and my steering wheel here I've also wrapped in carbon fiber here and here, and it looks so much better. It cleaned up the interior so much more. I do still have my 03 inserts here and here, because on, this is my point that I'm getting to that I do not like. So on the 05 and up 350Z interiors, this piece, these pieces, this entire center console piece here, this door piece, and this piece here, they all have the same ugly peeling color. The black paint literally just starts to peel off. It starts to deteriorate. It happens on every one of them. I don't know why, but the older ones did not do that. They were more of this, I'll show you on this one, they were more of a hard plastic type thing, and they just didn't have that soft black material that peels off on the newer interiors. So what I did on this interior swap here is, these were actually peeling, but what I did was I sanded them real good and I painted them black and clear coated them. And like I said, these insert pieces here are from the 03, so they didn't have that problem. Same with this dash here. I did paint this, so this is all painted. You can see here it does work properly. Most of them don't, but mine does. But it's all painted really nice. I have my radio in here and everything, and I did paint this piece as well when I painted all the rest of it, so it looks so much better. But so the thing that I was talking about that I hate about the 03, 04 interiors is this hazard button right here. In the 05 and up, it's placed here, which is nice. On the 03, 04, it's placed in this general area right here. I'm sorry, it's back here. And every time I'm driving, I have my arm rested here. I'm constantly hitting it with my elbow, or my girlfriend will be sitting here, or any other passenger who rides with me, they'll put their elbow here, and it's constantly turning on my hazard lights, and it's so annoying. But with this new interior, they moved the button up here, and it's just so much nicer. It's out of the way. If I need to press it, I can press it. If I don't, I don't. I never hit it like I did in the other one, and it's so much better. I love it. So I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but anyways, the hazard button location in the 03, 04 is my number 3 thing that I do not like about the 350Z. I hate it. Number 4 was the paint coming off of the interior pieces on the 05 and up year model 350Z interiors. Okay, the 5th thing that I hate about the 350Z is that the factory tune will not allow you to do a burnout. What I mean by that is there's some sort of safety feature that when you let your foot off the clutch in first gear and you're burning the tires, and then you put your foot on the brake while pressing the gas pedal, it will shut off the power to the motor, to the wheels, and it won't continue to rev up. It'll just shut off and it'll stall out. It does it every time. You can bypass this by getting a Osiris uprev tune put on your car, and there's different maps that you can go through with it. I don't have one on the car, but I just know this. It's a good thing you can do to your car. It'll give you more power. It's a way to tune your car, and it also gives you that ability so that you can do a burnout. Okay, sort of as a bonus thing here, number 6 thing that I hate about the 350Z. I know I said I was going to do 5, but here's the 6th one, just because: the sunglass holder. I don't know what kind of sunglasses they expect you to put in this thing, unless you wear like pencils on your face. I really don't know, but I'll give you a demonstration. Here's my sunglasses. You just saw them on my face. When I put these things in here, look at how far they stick out. How on earth am I supposed to put a pair of sunglasses in this thing? It doesn't matter which way you orientate it either. I've tried everything. You put them in there like that, and they want to fall out. It doesn't work. No matter what way you put the glasses in there, it will not work. The only thing I could see possibly fitting in there would be like some aviators or something. But even then, it's just totally impractical. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But anyway, That's my number 6 thing. And yes, I do have eyeballs. I had my sunglasses on because the sun was out, but it's actually going down now. I don't know if you can see it. The sun's actually setting now. So, took my sunglasses off. Plus, I had to demonstrate that little thing with the sunglass holder there. It's a terrible design. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know how you're gonna put any glasses in there. But anyway, so guys, that's the 6 things that I hate about the 350Z. Some things may just be my 350Z. Other 350Zs may not do it, or G35s. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little rant style video. I don't know what I would call it. Let me know what you guys want to see more of. I've got a lot of projects coming your way, but in the meantime, just drop your feedback in the comments, man. It really helps me out. Let me know what you guys are interested in. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you haven't already subscribed, just make sure that you subscribe and hit the little notification bell so that you get notified when we post our new videos. And yeah, until next time, man. There goes a sight from my soul.